Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work this lovely conchiglia hat, shell hat, because actually it is worked with the shell stitch. It's only that it is worked in a manner that it looks like a veil, it looks like a cascade, I don't know, it has such a beautiful effect, like a silky thing. I don't know, it's just gorgeous, just I think for me it looks like a boho chic sunny hat. The yarn that I used, it's marvelous. You can find it in our boutique. Obviously you have the link below as usual. It's a 58% linen, 26% viscose and 60% cotton, so it's all natural. Really, really, really lovely, just beautiful yarn. And you will see in the tutorial how to work it. I work it with 3mm hook. If you work a little bit loosely, then you can go with 2.5 instead of 3 if you will work with this yarn. Of course, the yarn is perfect for this stitch. I think it gives it a plus, so something more to create this beautiful effect. Anyway, let's get started. You will need 100 less than 2 balls of this yarn, so actually less, about 70 grams of yarn. Let's get started. So let us begin our summer hat with a chain, with a magic loop and a chain. And into the magic loop we will work 6 times single crochet, chain 3. So single crochet, chain 3. This is second. Single crochet, chain 3. Third, single crochet, chain 3. Fourth, single crochet, chain 3. Fifth, and single crochet, chain 3 6 times. Now let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will pull the yarn to close the chain, the magic loop, sorry, and insert hook into the very first single crochet to join with a slip stitch. Okay, we will begin the second row. We will begin with the shells, and we will work chain 1, 2, 3 plus 1 more. The first chain 3 stand for the first double crochet. The chain 1 is the first double crochet. Now we will insert hook into the same single crochet and we will work like this. So just elongate it a little bit. Yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. This is the double crochet that we will work a little bit modified. Now this is 1 and we will work 1 more, exactly same way, 1 and 2. Okay, now into the chain 3 space we will single crochet. Just want to close better. Okay, now go into the next single crochet, which is this one, and work the first completed shell. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and again 1 double crochet and the second. So we have the first completed shell. Now we go into the chain 3 space, next chain 3 space, and we single crochet into it. Then we go into the single crochet and we work the shell. 2 double crochets, chain 1, sorry, and 2 more double crochets. Okay, into the chain 3 space we single crochet. Of course we will have at the end 6 single crochets and 6 shells. Again, I go with the next shell, 1, 2, 1, chain 1, and 1, 2. Okay, and then into the chain 3 I single crochet, and then, so this is my first 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I go with my 5th shell, 1, 2, double crochet, chain 1, and again 1, 2 double crochet into the single crochet of the previous row. Into the chain 3 I go with the single crochet. Okay, now into the next, which is the last single crochet, I go with the last shell. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 1, and 2 double crochets. Okay, and into the last chain 3 space, single crochet. Now to finish actually the round, I begin here with only 1 double crochet, which means I will go into the same single crochet where I began and just want to work 1 more double crochet. Now into the 3rd chain of the chain, beginning chain 4, just slip stitch to join. Okay, second round ready, finished. Into the chain 1 in between, so in the middle of the shell, I go without chaining, just go ahead here and single crochet into it. Okay, yarn over. Now into the single crochet of this round we will work the shell as we did before actually. So our shell now will be completed with 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet instead of 2. 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and again 1, 2, and 3. Okay, into the chain 1 space in the middle of our shell of the previous round we will single crochet. Now again into the single crochet of the previous round we will work our shell exactly the same, only that we have 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets instead of 2. I chained 1 and I worked the other group of 3 double crochets into my single crochet, and now I go into the chain 1 of the shell of the previous round and work my single crochet. So this is the single crochet, insert hook into it and work your shell. Okay, go ahead, this is the 3rd, we have to work 3 more. Go ahead and work your chain 1 and the same 1, 2, and 3, and of course the single crochet in the middle of the chain, in the middle of the shell of the previous round into the chain 1 space. Okay, so I said I work 3, I have to work 3 more. I will be back to show you how to end this this 3rd row and to begin the 4th. This is what we have when we finish the 3rd round. We have actually 6 shells, and now we will go ahead into the 4th round. We will increase. So to increase, you will chain 4, yarn over, insert hook into the single crochet and work 3 more double crochets. 1, 2 and 3, like this. We will skip into the chain 1 space in the middle of the first shell and we single crochet into it. Chain 4, yarn over, insert hook into the single crochet that you just worked and work 3 more single crochet. 1, 2 and 3. We have them. Now we go into the single crochet in between the shells and the single crochet. This is how we will continue on. So chain 4, 3 more single crochet into the double crochet into the single crochet that you just worked. 1, 2 and 3, and skip into the chain 1 space in between, so in the middle of your shell, and single crochet. Then work chain 4, 3 double crochet into the single crochet that you just worked and skip into the single crochet in between the chains and single crochet. Okay, so like this we will actually work on each side, let's say, of the shell, of each shell. We will work this kind of sequence. So we will obtain 12 sequences like this at the end of this round. Finished with my last sequence that I want to insert, and to finish the row I insert hook exactly where I worked the first sequence, the same stitch, and I single crochet into it. Okay, so just let me do it one more time because I think it's tricky, just a little bit. Okay, now here we are. So single crochet here, and now we will just repeat the second and the third row, which means I begin with a chain of 4 plus into the single crochet that I just worked I double crochet 2 times. Okay, now the single crochet, this is the difference, I will work it into 1, 2 into the third double crochet. So this one that is nearer to the chain 4. Okay, now I will work into the single crochet where I work the next sequence of the round below. I will work my first entire shell, which means 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, and of course, as I did before, single crochet into your third stitch here. And now I will just single crochet into the next single crochet where I worked the sequence, and just go ahead and work like this. For the third row, actually we will just repeat the third row. Sorry, it's not the third, it's 1 and 2. Just work them like this, nice and elongated. They look so pretty. I mean, the double crochets. Okay, single crochet, and this is exactly what I have for now. And it's the, sorry, this is the 5th row, the 6th row, it's exactly as the 3rd row. So I will just work it and I will be back to show you how to work the 7th row. So we just finish the round exactly as we finished the second. This one is the 5th. Okay, insert hook into the 3rd chain to slip stitch, And then we just go ahead and work our single crochet into the chain 1 space and repeat the third round. So we go in between the shells of the 5th round and we go ahead and work our shell with 3 double crochets. I've told you I would be back with my 6th round ready, but I just wanted to show you this. So how to actually begin it in between the chain 1. So in between the shell into the chain 1 with single crochet. Okay, complete this. Now I highly recommend you for now on to insert the marker into your first stitch, which in this case is the single crochet, because it's easier to understand where you finish the round actually. Now I am almost ready, working my last double crochet, and into the single crochet with the marker I will just slip stitch to join. Now from here I will repeat actually the 6th row. This is the 7th, so for the 8th row I will repeat, for the 7th row I will repeat the 2nd row. So which means I will begin with the 4 chains, so the chain of 4, but instead of 2 or 3 double crochets I will work 4. Okay, so it is a kind of increase to this 3 and 4. Now put your marker into the beginning chain, so into the 4th chain actually. Here it is, my 4th chain. Okay, and now I will just go ahead and work like this into the chain in between. In the middle of the shell I will single crochet, in between the shells into the single crochet I will work my new shell with 4 double crochets, chain 1 and 4 more double crochets. Go ahead, 3 and 4, chain 1 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, chain 1 in between the shell, and not in between the shells, in the shell into the chain 1 space, and just go all around like this. To finish this 7th round I will insert hook here where I began, and I will complete the first shell with 3 more double crochets, because I have the first one as, now here they are, as my chain 3, beginning chain 3. Okay, now from here you can go ahead and increase 1 more by working the shells with 5 instead of 4 if you want to, but this is a average size for a hat, summer hat, so it's okay for an average adult woman hat, summer hat. So if you want it larger you can just go ahead. Now what I want to say is that from here we will just go ahead and work exactly as we did. So one round begins with a chain, a single crochet, so I will just single crochet here and work in between the shells, and the other round begins exactly as began this one, so with a chain of 4, and finishes with 3 double crochet exactly as I showed you. The round that begins with a single crochet into the chain here finish with a slip stitch. Okay, we will work now for the stripe of the hat. This was the crown, and we will just go ahead straight actually for about 8 to 10 rounds. Okay, so I finished. I worked 8 rounds and now I'm ready to work the brim. For the brim we need to increase again. So to increase we will insert hook into the chain and single crochet, work our 4. We increase exactly as we did into the fourth round. So it's exactly the same, only that instead of 12 from 6 we will have, it's 1 2 3, now we have 12 all around. So we will have in between the shells I go into the single crochet, and so on, 1 2 3 4. We will have 24 of these sequences. Okay, so 24 now into the chain, in the middle of the shell, and so on. So into the single crochet in between, and so on. So 24. So I finished the brim. It's really easy to work the brim because after the increase I work a it's here, 2 rounds with 2 chain 1 2, okay, and then 4 rounds with 3. Okay, that's all. So I work a total of 6 rounds, but this, of course, you can work as many rounds as you wish. It's about 8 centimeters my brim. You can go ahead and work with 4 chain 1 and 4 the shell, so, and to put 3-4 rounds more, it's you to decide. This is mine. I hope you enjoy. It's pretty, it's so beautiful. This effect, it's lovely, just lovely. I adore it. Hope you enjoy it, and see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.